So what I want to go through is a couple of nuanced tips about the subtenon's cannula and the action that you might do when you're doing this block. First of all, using a 5mm syringe is the right size syringe, just fits in your hand really well and gives you that dexterity, but also has enough volume required for this block. When I place the subtenon's cannula, I make sure that the curved tip or the curved needle is facing away from the numbers. So you don't want it like this, you want it like that. The reason for that is, as I'm going into the eye, imagine my fist is the eyeball, I can use this grip where I can actually see the numbers and see the volume I'm infusing as I go in. So I'm just going to go through my grip. My grip looks like this. My thumb is on the plunger, my pointer finger, my middle finger on the wings of the syringe. I can use my little finger, my ring finger, to give me stability, placing them on the forehead. Now, imagine now that this tape roll here is the eyeball. I'm going inframedially, so let's say that's the inframedial angle. My first contact into the space I've created with the scissors, little incision that I've created, I want to make sure that I go really flat against the surface, and that allows me to feel the surface and also put pressure, so I'm following the curvature of the globe really, really well. As I go down, I try to get to a roughly vertical angle. Sometimes you might get a bit of resistance, just push gently and ask your consultant supervisor just exactly how much pressure you need. Once you get to the vertical plane, you come across the next problem. This is sometimes that there's too much resistance, so I can't actually plunge on the syringe. So you might not be able to plunge on the syringe at this point. So what I do is I press into the eyeball. So I'm pressing into the eyeball and then slightly lifting up, and that gives me a bit more space in the back of the eye, which allows me to create a bit more space and decrease the resistance. I always advise the patient at this point that you might feel a bit of pressure in the eye, and I just inject really slowly. That decreases any discomfort from the pressure, but I've also given some sedation, often with 50 to 75 micrograms of fentanyl and anywhere from 0.5 to 2.5 mils of midazolam, 2.5 milligrams of midazolam. And then as I come out, I just follow the same trajectory out.